Hi, I'm Sharice Jones, CEO of Sassy Jones. I built this brand with three things: a relentless desire to help me feel undeniably confident, my minivan, and in my kitchen, now turned into a multi-million-dollar empire. Come behind the scenes and see how it is all done. Welcome to the Sassy Jones Show.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Sassy Jones Show. So listen, you're in for a treat. One of the things that I am complimented on the most outside of my accessories is my hair, right? And so whether you may realize it or not, my hair color is a huge part of this brand. It's like subliminal though, right? So I have such a treat for you today. I am at my hairstylist. She is near and dear to me, and honey, you're gonna be a fly on the wall as we talk through me getting my hair done today. Now, I just wanna share with you my journey. Sis, let me just put up a point number one, okay? Are you ready for point number one? For me and my experience, I am well experienced in this blonde life, right? And if you're not already starting out with like length, if you're trying to grow out blonde, you're gonna have to either decide for yourself and your spirit whether you want hair or blonde, okay? Because typically, like if you think about it, a lot of the blonde singers that you see, right? LaToya Luckett, like all these cute short blondes, they're short, right? And namely for a reason, because blonde is rough. It strips like everything out of your hair and it makes your hair so dry and prone to breakage. And I have been blonde for 5 years and I'm okay with that, right? Because for me, I am here for the color. Here's another like tip number 2. In this season of where I am, and I'm natural, just FYI, I'm not permed or anything, but in this season of where I am, I desire style. I follow all the rules with like, you know, your natural curls and all of that, right? But for today, for me, girl, I want to blow out, okay? I want to blow out. And the only reason I'm able to get away with these things is because I trim often, almost every visit. So my goal is to give short and sassy. So come along with my hair visit today.
So we started out with Olaplex. Olaplex is a strengthening system that helps to keep the hair healthy and strong. We started out with the Olaplex number 4C, which is a clarifying shampoo to get all the product buildup, perspiration. Sharice works out.
Just came from gym this morning.
So being able to clarify the hair, but not strip the hair because she is platinum blonde, not dry the hair out. Olaplex is great for that. And then following up with the Olaplex 4P, it's a violet shampoo. And this helps to keep that blonde nice and bright, to try to get rid of some of those warm undertones that we don't want, to keep her nice bright white, because she likes the bright white. But because she's platinum, she works out and she transitions from her fly pixie to her cute curls, we want to keep those strong, right? So we're going to do a strengthening and hydrating treatment under the steamer. So that's what we're preparing for next. I'm gonna put it on low steam so we don't melt all your beautiful makeup away today.
Okay, so what's happening now?
What's happening now? We are giving you a steam treatment. It's almost like a facial and steam treatment for your hair at the same time. All the things, right? And so instead of putting you under a conventional dryer, which is just hot air and it's dry, this is steam. It's gonna open those pores, open that cuticle, and allow that hair to actually absorb the treatments, you know, by the layers, as opposed to it just laying on the surface, but also not drying out the hair and scalp. With platinum being so blonde, being so drying, we wanna make sure we're constantly nurturing and strengthening the hair. So we cocktail a strengthening and a hydrating treatment at the same time to strengthen the hair, but also to keep it from being dry. Sharice does not like her hair to be dry.
Like, can we just talk about that a second? Yeah. Okay, this is a good starting point to talk about the journey. Let's hold on. Easy. Okay, let me just say, so we talked about platinum. When I first started out black hair, then we went like years ago, like I think this was like 5 years ago, light brown, yep. And then something flipped and we was like, let's go blonde. Yeah. And I love that. And then I got addicted to it. And then I was like, okay, let's go icy white. Storm. Yes, I remember that. Okay. My hair is fine. I have like, what would you say, like on the, like a, what they call it on the hair chart? Like a 2, like a 2A, like it's like a, my hair is super fine, wispy, like super fine. Yeah. And all the women in my family the same way, right? Like, it don't hold styles long. You just get what you can get. Have your fun, your kind of fun where you can have it, right? So, knowing this, I was like, Javada, I don't care. And listen, she is like, she will give you what you want, but warn you at the same time, okay?
We gotta bring her back in.
Listen, you like Keon, the string to the kite. Like, okay. So we did this icy white, and I think it was fine for like a while.
Yeah, it was good for a couple of styles, and then
what happened?
Girl, you just shifted.
I think, well, yeah, it did. I don't think my hair could take that.
No.
That bright, it was like as white as these walls.
And it was longer because you wanted to grow.
Yeah, that too, I forgot about that.
Yeah, you wanted to grow, and we wanted to go brighter and whiter. And so we tried another time, and dandelion.
That's the term.
The term is dandelion.
The term is dandelion. When you blow the, right, and you just see I'm telling you, because I went home one day and did a roller set, and I had one of them pocket curls. If you don't know what a pocket curl is, the definition of a pocket curl, you curl it. I never put heat on my hair at home, but I rodded it. And the next day it was so dry and brittle from that bright white. The curl was in my hand, you could put it in your pocket. Yeah, so that's what we mean by dandelion, right? And so at that point, I cut it down to like one curl. Yep. I think we did like a buzz cut.
It was so cute though.
Yep.
No one knew.
No one knew, but thank God I can get away with that.
Yes.
Like, can we just have a praise break?
Listen. If you did not have the confidence that you have,
I would have been like, if my worth was my hair.
Devastating. To leave and have to go short unplanned, you know.
Oh yeah, because that was like Essence. It was a big weekend too, and I ain't had no time for that. I did.
And it traumatized me so much so, you'll be like on big events, okay, I want to do this today. And I'm like, sis.
That's true too.
Yeah.
That is true too.
I'm like,
HSN.
Let's not experiment on these big appearances.
So she would tell me like on HSN day if I want to do something new. She's like, today's not the day to do anything there. No, we're going to do what we know.
What we know.
Because my name is on your hair and you on TV, and this is what we're not going to do.
And you're like, oh, but I don't care. It's just hair. We'll just cut it. I care.
Thank God we have her. She cares. Right? So I'm like, I'm just here for the look. I'm here for the hair is hair, it'll grow back, you know, okay, yada, yada, yada. So that was that season. And then I went through a season, we brought it back down, right?
We tried pink.
We did pink for a while.
And it was a little darker, and you felt as though, Javada, it's not working with my shana now.
With my mood, right? Because blonde is definitely a part of my mood as well. But let me just say that. For me, we did the deep maroon, then we did the pink, and I'm like, it's cute.
It was cute at first.
Yeah, for like a week or two.
Yeah, you did a couple of shoots, and then you were like, this ain't it.
No.
I want my blonde back.
Yeah, I legitimately love my hair. I legitimately do. Yeah. So then here we are, and then I went through the season of, okay, I was traumatized from that. I was like, okay, hair done fell out. I ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing no styling, no manipulations. We just gonna rock it naturally curly for like a year. I ain't touching it. I'm not doing anything.
No blowouts, no pixies.
No nothing. And then I got bored with that. Yeah. And then we had COVID. So, and then, you remember we was finger waving in the garage.
Queen Helene. In the garage. Pink Queen Helene in the garage.
That's when they shut the salons down.
Yes, and so we finger waved. You was like, girl, what you gonna do?
We gotta do something.
Come to my garage. I'll shampoo it. Bring your stuff.
Thank you. We had our mask on. This was like the first months of COVID. I was like,
you didn't know what to do.
Remember your hairstylist was closed, girl, in COVID, and you didn't know what you was gonna do. Listen. She came to my house in the garage. We lifted the garage up so everybody could breathe.
Yes. We won't spread no germs.
No.
Because we didn't know anything about it also. It
No.
was so new.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a hard time. That was rough.
Yeah.
But we made it.
We persevered.
We persevered, and
Yeah.
here we are.
Here we are.
Maybe a month or two ago, I was like, Javada, I want some styling.
Yeah.
Like, I'm done with like just naturally
I'm
curly.
not gonna grow it. I think I want to go back to my pixie,
Yeah.
short and sassy.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like I told y'all in the beginning, like for me right now, it's very much about the style. She just makes sure that Charlotte ain't falling all the way out, and yeah. I am not a woman who doesn't know anything about hair, or I can do my own hair.
You were making wigs, you said.
I used to make wigs before Sassy Jones, like sitting down and like, you know, all of that. I can do hair. So for me, this is more so like an experience, and it's like, you know, a nice to have. But that speaks to the collaboration. So I think another reason why this works so well is that I don't solely rely on my stylist for everything that I need.
Yeah.
I bring products to her. You know, she recommends things to me. So
But let's pause on that for
Okay.
1 second.
Okay.
Because this is not Burger King. Have it your own way. Don't come in here. Don't do it. Don't come in here with those orange stickers or this stuff that's not verified. It's very selective. Can we talk about this?
Oh, you talking about the cheap products from the beauty supply store?
Yes.
Okay, no, we ain't doing it. We ain't doing no. I ain't gonna say no names. Okay. We just-
It's not just bring everything that you think you can bring.
Yeah.
You know. So as a professional, we still have to vet the products and make sure, okay, well, thank you so much, but there is a line. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there
But-
has to be, because at the end of the day, the outcome is tied to you.
Yes.
And you just can't be doing what the client tells you to do when you're the professional.
And I can't ensure the results if I don't know enough about the product. So the collaboration works because you've tried this on your hair. You spend more time with your hair at home than I do. So you know, Javada, this leave-in is great. It gives my hair enough weight. All right, let's do it. But then it may not work for the styles we create in Salon because
It
like,
weighs down.
it's too heavy. Yeah, but I love the collaboration and that you bring something to the table, because a lot of times people totally rely on us.
Yeah, and then that's hard because it's like, where your hair been? I don't know.
And
Like,
what you did at home worked for you.
But you want me to turn you to Beyonce?
Yeah, in 30 minutes.
That's hard.
It's hard.
That's a hard life. Okay, so let's talk hair products.
Okay.
So with the hair products that I typically, I trust anything that she uses, right? But a lot of the things that I bring from home, I'll bring in here. Or a lot of the things that I'll use at home, I bring in here. One of those things, we love the Mazzani line.
We do.
Right? But when we do different styles, I need a thicker leave-in.
Yeah. This is Bay. I want y'all to meet Bay.
I bought this, life changing,
Yes.
and so I love the JBCO line. That's definitely what I use at home as well. But this leave-in is one of the only things that will keep this blonde in your head
Yes.
and going. Okay.
And it gives you enough weight so that when we do the pixie, it doesn't just fly away.
Right.
You know, it's not super dry, which gives you a little bit more longevity because you might be in the gym day 2, the day after your salon visit, right? So you need a little bit more weight, and that weight allows you to have a couple more days in your lifestyle, you know, before it's time to go back to your natural curl pattern.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. When I get my hair done, it literally lasts me maybe a few days.
Because how often are you working out?
When I go to the gym or when my hair, I work out 3 to 4 times a week. Or when I go to the gym or when my hair smells any ounce of humidity, it's like, and that's okay for me because I'm not blowing it out when I get home.
Yeah.
For me, I want what I want for a few days,
Yep.
and I'm happy.
Yeah.
I don't need the style to last me 8 years. Yeah, yes. Me.
Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about edges. Yeah, let's.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's-
Okay. Woosah. Okay, you want to take a deep breath?
I want to take a deep
Okay,
breath
let's
for
take
the
it.
edges.
Okay, let's take a moment. Okay. All right, in through the nose, out through the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
That's good. Feel good?
Yeah.
All right, edges are a thing. All
Y'all
right.
feel good?
Yeah. So,
Y'all feel good?
yeah. Are they there? They're there today.
They're there.
Here's the other thing, right? So I have thin hair and thinner edges. And edges in the black community, for those of you who ain't black or don't know about edges,
Commodity.
it's like a commodity. It's like what? It's like milk, bread, eggs. Essentials. They're essentials, right?
Yes.
And so with me, especially with this color, it's just gonna be what it is. They gonna thin, and that's gonna be what it is. You know, so some of the things that I use to keep the edges that I have, girl, Camille Rose.
Yes.
Okay, this is another product that I brought her. It's a little too heavy for what we're doing today.
Yes.
But when I do like roller sets and stuff at home, if I want to, you know, have that feel, I love this. Another one is the,
Girl.
Yeah, that's good.
This is good just to put on the edges, massage in there, because it's a blend of essential oils to help stimulate the pores, which is going to help stimulate growth. Because when you think about blood circulating, the hair, when it comes out of the scalp, is already dead. So we got to deal with the bulb that's underneath the scalp. And so when you think about these root stimulators and stuff like that, you want to stimulate that scalp, because circulating the blood flow is going to help those bulbs underneath the scalp develop healthy hair and strands. So once it comes out of the scalp, then we have to retain it, and that's where we have the issues.
That's where it gets tricky.
That's where it gets tricky, you know. So being able to retain the hair once it comes, like you said, you have edges. And the beautiful part about it is we started going blonde, it highlights those fine hairs.
Isn't that tricky? That's weird, right? Because when I have darker hair, you can't see them because they match my skin. But when I go blonde, or when we get like a fresh color, which we do frequently, like how frequent, by the way? Like
so
every
we've now transitioned to about 6 weeks, but we also are only applying it to the new growth.
Right.
We're not pulling it through the strands because we realized that
we did that with the icy white because we wanted to take blonde on top of blonde, and you end up with a pocket curl.
be gone.
Yeah.
Blonde be gone.
Dandelion. You keep fooling out here in these streets.
We not
right. No.
Yeah.
I don't know, what is it?
Oh, little fiber. She coming over there.
Is that your husband?
He looked and saw the camera, looked the other way.
Oh, Keon. Oh, gosh, that's funny.
Is that your husband?
Yes, that's my fiance.
Oh,
To be
fiance.
husband, yes.
That's funny. Does he know that you'll be filming today?
Yeah, he's like, where you going? I was like, we're filming for Cherise. It's like, okay.
He's a guy thing.
Yeah. Men don't understand all this.
No, nor do they want any parts of it. I'm so lucky when
Well,
I win, I can get Keon to do it. Okay, so let's talk about blowing out natural hair.
Okay.
Because that is like, luckily, you know, I have a pretty loose curl pattern.
Yes.
But we still, you know, we still got to be careful, right?
Yes.
And so you have this dope blow dryer.
Yes.
Tell me about this blow dryer.
Talk about the Dyson for a minute.
Ooh,
okay. Dyson is bang. Okay.
I got a Dyson vacuum, sis.
It's going to give you a protected blow dry. It's not your conventional heating element. One, it's not as heavy as a lot of your conventional blow dryers in terms.
Very light.
It's so light.
Yeah.
And it's not so noisy, you know? And so you can dry the hair in less time, work smarter, not harder. And you don't have the heat damage that a lot of the other dryers give you.
Because of the Dyson technology.
Exactly. So you're paying for convenience, it's saving you time, but you're also maintaining the integrity of your hair and keep your hair healthy.
Listen, I'm not putting, see, I will do my hair, I can do my hair, but I will not do any heat at home.
Yeah.
That's like, for me, that's my non-negotiable.
And I appreciate
She's the only one that can put heat on it. Like okay, I do love my curls, and yes, I love my short curls,
Yes.
but yes, I am getting bored.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. Like, I love the TWA, you know, and there's 1,000 things that you can do,
Yes.
you know. And for me, the first thing I was like, okay, natural thing, grow it out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You bored, grow it.
Grow.
Yeah. If you're bored, grow it. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this isn't me. And for me, I was like, I just want a cut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a cut. And so then I was like, no, Cherise, you're not supposed to blow dry your hair. You're not, it's natural hair. You're supposed to keep it natural. Let it be curly.
But that's
You know?
cool.
And then that's what I was like, why for not? I got this one life. okay, this one life. It come back as long as we do the right thing, right?
Yeah.
And as long as I let you do it, right? And I wanna look good for the days that I can get out of it. And then the other days, I rock it curly, and then I can go in between because I can, you know?
And that was the beauty of the blonde too, because even if you wore it curly, you still felt like you were sassy. You know, you still had that edge, you know?
Right.
You still had the edge. The color was the edge. That was the icing on it. That was the cherry.
Yeah. I'm telling you, everywhere I go,
Really?
no matter where I go, airports, New York, wherever.
Yeah.
Oh my God, your hair. And then even on social media, Javada, like in DMs, people are asking me, what color is this? Wow. That is a very popular question. What color is your hair? I'm like, blonde.
Yeah.
I know you're not expecting me to give you no answer, like no form, because I don't know, because it's custom.
Yeah.
So I can't tell you dark and lovely number 72.
She's grown. Where that came from?
Can you cut that? Oh, please.
Oh, what's she doing?
Oh, Effa.
Oh, effa.
I am a big proponent on deep conditioning. I love the Camille Rose line at home. That Oud, the OUD moisture mask, and then the Mazzani. You got it. I thought I seen it. That Mazzani moisture mask. Woo!
It's like butter.
Ooh wee!
It's pure hydration.
Girl, I love doing that. And I have a steamer at home. I got it off of Amazon. So, you know, I come here and steam. She do the cocktail. I do, you know, my off-the-shelf cocktail at home because it's like, it's a collaboration. It has to be a collaboration.
And when you mirror what you're doing here at home, it's that collaboration that's gonna keep your hair intact.
I'm just trying to keep what I got. I'm just trying to keep what I got.
All strands matter.
You always say that.
All strands matter. We need all of them. Lottie-dottie, everybody.
Yeah. Now also, let's talk about the personality of short hair with your clients.
Okay.
So do you find that there is a certain woman that likes short hair, or do you like, because you deal with hair all day, like I can speak for myself.
Yeah.
As soon as I see short hair, I'm like, sass.
Yeah.
Immediate, like, because it takes a lot to pull that off.
Yeah.
And to actually choose that.
Yeah.
And be like, I am short, this is for me. Come on, you gonna cut this down, I want this down.
You want it down?
Go for it.
Okay.
And I know you be, ooh, can we?
What? You want to go short?
Okay. Away from the camera. Okay.
So when you wear it curly, you know it's gonna shrink.
I know it's gonna shrink.
But you okay with it being short?
Just not where you put your hand. Not.
So maybe like here? You saw that?
Yeah.
So here.
Yeah. Yeah. That was easy. Okay, so back to person wear. So it's like what you were giving, okay? The energy that your look is giving, the energy that your energy is giving. So that's an interesting concept. What does your hairstyle say about your personal brand? Yeah, that is so interesting. And I know, like for me, it's like fearless, bold, right? Sassy, right? Audacious, all of those things, right? Low maintenance, right? Like easy, she's on the go, she's jet set. That is what I feel that this cut gives, right?
So what we're doing now is we're going in and we're just flat ironing, we're smoothing out some of this texture. For her pixie, she likes a sleek, kind of whimsical, lived-in look. So with the sides, we've already molded it partially. So I'm just going in with one pass with the flat iron. I put a couple of products on it. I did a heat protectant Mazzani Shine Extend. This is amazing because this is also going to help minimize reverting where the hair starts to frizz and curl up.
Yeah, she loves that.
And then I love Kenra.
That's what I wanted to bring you today. The Kenra has a thickening mousse, and it's so good. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I threw it downstairs and I sat right over. I was like, yeah, okay, go ahead.
But yes, Kenra, I love Kenra. I cherry pick products, in that certain lines, there are things that I like. Kenra, in terms of styling and finishing products,
They just get it.
oh, they get it.
They smell so good.
They smell amazing. And the packaging is cool too. So this is a silkening serum. This is another added layer of heat protectant. So we
Okay.
realize your hair likes the weight. Your hair needs the weight, but
It needs a hug.
It needs a
like
hug,
yeah.
that warm embrace,
Yeah.
right? And so this is just an added layer, but this is gonna give it some slip. So when you run your fingers through it, you can just kind of zhuzh it through your fingers and it's gonna move. But also this is gonna help have some slip when you're sleeping at night, when you wake up in the morning. Sometimes you put product on your hair, you wake up the next morning and it's bone dry. When you layer, it gives you that added protection so that even as it's lived in a couple of days, you just kind of build it up so it lives a lot longer. Yeah. So even you can see with the Nairobi, by putting that Nairobi on your edges, like I don't have to put a hot tool on all of those pieces.
Oh no, because we can't, but also we have to be very careful because I have fine hair.
Yes.
To use very light products,
Yes.
right? And not like, I can't be heavy-handed.
No.
And like, or gel,
Oh,
or,
God.
you know, or like all of those thick, heavy products. My stuff has to be super
Super
light
light.
and airy, super light and airy. Okay, so you said that the trend is color. So what do you say to the ladies who may be watching who are afraid of color? Like, I ain't trying to sell you blonde sis. I ain't selling this color to nobody. You wanna know why? It's high maintenance AF. But, you know, maybe someone who just wants to dip their toe in the pool, like, oh, I want to try. So what do you say?
So I would say a couple of things. Maybe you can try clip-ins. They have texture clip-ins.
Nice. Okay.
So explore maybe with a less invasive, you know, non-committal experience. Maybe do a texture clip-in that matches your natural texture. You can pop them in, give you a little bit of highlight around the fringe area, a face framing highlight to see if you like it before you make that commitment. Also, you can take it out. So if you feel like it's unprofessional, because some people are just not comfortable in those, you know, colors, or you can just start with like, say, like my hair is a natural level 1, which is like almost black, brown, ashy brown, level 2. And if I go in and just put like a level 4, it's a light brown, but it's gonna break up and give me some dimension without the committal of high maintenance blonde, high lift, lots of treatment.
Yeah, lots of appointments.
Lots of appointments.
Yeah.
And the first thing you start with your consultation when you're kind of on the fence, I don't like color, I'm scared it's gonna break my hair off. It's not the color that's breaking your hair off, it's the lack of care.
I was gonna say the lifestyle.
The lack of care, lifestyle. But having that consultation, you decide if we going steady, you're gonna be here a whole lot, boo. We bays. Or
We married.
we casually dating. Occasionally, I'm gonna come in to see you. This is my budget. I only wanna be here every 8 weeks.
Okay.
Well, maybe you should just get a mini highlight. Maybe you should just do something 2 to 3 shades lighter than your natural color. That as it grows out, it's not gonna be a stark contrast. You're not gonna have that line of demarcation where it's like, oh my God, I have roots, you know? For those who are afraid of color outside of the clip-ins, start with the mini highlight, which is 7 to 10 foils,
Okay.
you know, and see how you like that. But most of the time, once you get it, you're addicted.
That is very true.
So we're just going over with one pass, smoothing out, creating some texture.
You can blow dry it if you want. Yeah, you can. They ain't going nowhere. No, we got the good glue.
We got a good clip.
Yeah, there you go.
Is she giving?
She's giving. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that.
Yeah, do that.
And see, I love this. Yes. Love it. Yay! Okay, y'all, so the pixie is done. Easy breezy, cute cut, effortless, like just, you know, go, wake up and go. Until I want to revert back to my curl. So remember, it is you for you, whatever it is that you want to do within your world of dreams, go do it. And I want to know what you do for your hair routine. So comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the Sassy Jones TV channel. Until next time, stay sassy.